don't know what possessed me to make a male. I was really confident going into this, y'all, and now I'm not so confident. But I'm sticking it through till the end. I am. Okay? I will be sticking it through till the end. I don't give a fudge. Hello Earth Angels, welcome to another Sims 4 video. If you're new here, then it's just welcome. Ew, what is that? I don't know. Today I am bringing to you a cast video. I'm actually really excited about this because I haven't played in cast in a minute because my computer has been broken, but I figured out how to use my cousin's computer till I get a new one. Today what we're going to be doing is exploring the world of messy aesthetics. And what I mean by messy, I mean the darker, spookier, scary aesthetics that sometimes are very much romanticized. We are going to be making 3 Sims today. I already have their aesthetics picked out, so we're going to show you some visuals, some knowledge and wisdom, and of course the aesthetic wiki definition of these aesthetics. And we're going to kind of get into my more darker creation today. I already made the Sims, so as I'm discussing the aesthetics, I will go ahead and go into the creation of these Sims and what they look like. Then we'll get into the dress up portion, so let's get started. I do want to state very quickly that this video didn't go exactly as planned. There was a lot more technical difficulties than I would have liked, but I still want to put it out there because I'm really proud of the Sims that came out. Just bear with me. I'm gonna try to edit it as best as I can, but you kind of got to deal with what you got to deal with. So the first Sim that we're actually gonna create today is using the aesthetic Ethereal Death, which kind of made this idea become a thing. So I wasn't sure what Ethereal Death even was. Like, I had absolutely no clue what this aesthetic was until I came across it on aesthetics wiki. The words caught my eye. It's very much an oxymoron because ethereal is something that's very beautiful and delicate and gentle, while death kind of has the opposite effect for most people. Something very dark, something very hostile sometimes, and can bring out the ugliest in people. So aesthetic wiki actually has the quote, "An aesthetic that revolves around the concept of inverted colors and death symbols." It also was spoken of as invert core. So it's the mixture of very bright purples, blues, reds, like really heavily inverted colors with black and white added into it. It's basically all these colors mixed together to visually attack your eyes. It feels like it's something that it's trying to capture your attention. I kind of saw it as like glamorized death in a way. When it came to fashion and me looking up the fashion of this, I was getting and seeing a lot of dark vintage looking outfits, kind of like fairy core vibes or angel vibes, but all in the darker sense. So really tight, long corset dresses and the long sleeves, almost like Elvira type dresses and outfits mixed with layers of silk and lace and just very delicate clothing turned vile almost. So that's kind of the vibe that we're gonna go for. The makeup might be a little bit more invert core than the rest of the outfit, but we'll see. Alright, so this is who we have right here. I named this Sim Lior Chiwa. I specifically was looking for names that have certain definitions that might be similar to the different Sims that we're making. So, for example, Lior in Hebrew means the light, while Chiwa in African descent means death. So, the light of death is basically what her name means, because this is our ethereal death. So that's what I kept trying to keep in mind as I was making her. So the traits that I gave her was emotional, so like the thoughts of being a highly sensitive person. There's this element of hyperfixation of death. So even though this person is emotional and very tender, there's this element of being untouchable, like they are of a different level and so people are interested. This person's very moody because those really intense impending thoughts of doom come into their mind very, very often, which can kind of make them cold-blooded. This person is literally a walking oxymoron, to be someone who's tender but also have some psychopathic tendencies in a sense that if things go wrong or they're not happy or feeling it, they're willing to be very bold, manipulative, and do what they need to take charge of their life in the way that they want. the Zen guru. They're somebody who wants peace in their life, but they have a lot of darkness in it. They want to also share that with other people though. So this is what Leora is looking like. She's really, really cute. I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking very Filipino features, but I don't know. I feel like she's probably mixed with a bunch of stuff, because then she has downturned eyes, and obviously the name isn't Filipino, so it can really be anything. That was just kind of the thought process I had in mind. Upon appearance, I want her to look pretty damn sweet, pretty innocent in a sense. You know, she can do no harm, but the reality of it is she could probably do a lot of harm, and probably has done a lot of harm to certain people, sadly. It's funny because when I was looking at images for this specific aesthetic, I literally saw a Death Note picture, but I've been reading Death Note. I tried to watch the anime multiple times, but I have a hard time finishing anime, but my cousin has all of the manga, so I've been like binge reading it these past couple of days, and that's exactly how people view Light Yagami and Misa, that they're these really like innocent and sweet people, and they can do no harm, but they're doing a lot of harm. All right, let's see what type of hair I want to give her. I gave her like slightly reddish, it's like a brown reddish type of eyebrow color, so we might do the same thing. She's so pretty. I'm like amazed right now. We can go with like the really, really long hair vibe, you know, ethereal angelic look type of thing, where it's just really long and voluptuous and flowing. That one doesn't look too bad. It's kind of interesting too. I've not used it before. I think it's kind of cute. The little wisp in her hair make her look a little bit softer, but I don't know, the hair almost can, especially with it being red, it can kind of give devil energy. Like I said, she's like a walking oxymoron. She's definitely going to be in either like a skirt or a dress. I just want something very flowy. I don't know, I may stray a little bit away from the invert core, because I think that could be something different. That could be kind of its own thing, like just the oxymoron of black and white, the stark differences of those two coming together. That's where my mind is right now. I don't think I want anything short. I want something kind of long, which that could work. Ooh, what about one of these? Where on earth did I get that dress from? Let's do something like that and see if we can find like a white shawl or sheer thing to kind of put over top of this. Yeah, the jackets that I did have in here that were like long and kind of gave more of like an angel energy don't seem to be in here anymore. We have like some socks and stuff. Maybe we can layer up. Are these pentagrams? They kind of look like pentagrams, huh? I think layering will probably be really, really nice in this sense. I'm not sure what to do when it comes to the arms. But if we do this, let me go back to the hats and just see. It's giving kind of bougie, which wasn't exactly what I was going for, but maybe that's okay. It is kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of a look. What type of crystal do I want on her neck? Maybe we just go with white. Since the dress is so much black, we can do a lot more white accents to bring out more of that angelic kind of look and feel and vibe to her. Let's figure out what shoes. I clearly was avoiding the shoes because I don't know what to put on her feet, but let's see what we got. I'm not gonna lie, if I do like a heel or something, I kind of want to put like stockings on her legs. Oh, this is cute. The little flowers. Okay, let me see if I can find a shoe that I think will look cute with that.
80 minutes later.
No, I'm just being picky. I mean, technically they're just shoes, so it doesn't really matter. I think I'm gonna go with these little shoes right here, these heels. I don't know, it's kind of cute, and the doll shoe type of vibe always just, I don't know, it gets me, okay? It gets me. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna do her makeup. Oh, that's really pretty on her. Oh, maybe we do one of these instead. Oh, that's really cute. Okay, we can do that. Let's see what I want to put on her eyeballs. Her eyeballs. Maybe we go with that. A little bit more pink, and then we can probably bring something dark around her eyes. No. That's doing too much. Doing too much for her. Oh, what about the brighter liner around her eyes? That's kind of cute. I feel like her makeup is done. I'm gonna find some earrings for her. We can go with this pentagram, to be honest. I think she's really cute. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. All right, guys, I think we're done with Leora. She's really cute. I'm gonna go ahead and get the next sim ready and we'll be right back. The next thing that we're going to do is drug core, and good thing I'm not monetized. This video probably won't be monetized later on because I don't know if YouTube's gonna like this video very much, but we're gonna go with it anyway. So drug core, specifically said on Aesthetic Wiki, it's centered completely around the underground realm of drug usage and what some people will do to chase that specific high. For me, immediately when I hear drug core, I think of shows that basically romanticize drug use. Even though they have a good way of capturing the ugly truth about drug use, people for some reason decide that they want to be a part of the lifestyle. So shows like Euphoria or Skins, for example, especially Skins, immediately I think of Effie and Cassie, most specifically in those shows. It shows a lot of ugliness to it, but for some reason there is a lot of people who wish to be those people, who wish to be in their shoes. Drug core to me reminds me a lot of trauma core, or anything that really shows that the use of drugs or alcohol or any narcotics isn't really pretty, but people try to paint it out to be a pretty picture. Being drunk all the time or being intoxicated all the time is not a good feeling. You're almost in a daze. So that's definitely what I'm going to try to bring out, is kind of showing a sense of hollowness in this person despite the aesthetic potentially looking cool to some. Alright guys, I freaking messed up. I was supposed to unmute my mic because I was muting my mic so that it was easier to edit. Never gonna do that again. Okay, we'll just edit with the sound and mute the video. But I forgot to turn my mic on throughout the entire time of me making Callie. Even though she was my favorite, there was nothing I could do about it. So I'm just gonna be doing a little voiceover with this one, so I apologize for that, but it's okay. It's okay, we're gonna just move on to the next one after this. So I named this sim Kali Mara. The reason why I named them Kali is because of Hindu goddess Kali, which is basically associated with change, time, death, creation, destruction. Kind of all these ugly and inherently negative things that Kali makes very beautiful and manages very, very well. I use the last name Mara because in Hebrew, Mara stands for bitter. And this sim is very bitter of the power that they possess but don't know how to control, in a sense. So they're mad that they're very messy and very destructive and everything in their life seems to fall apart around them. I gave this sim the traits clubber because obviously they are one for drugs and partying, and that's just pretty perfect. I gave them the trait slaw because they don't really care not only about their appearance but about any place that they're at. They don't really respect anyone's space or their own space. Dance machine because they're one to go dancing and enjoy the nightlife. Stone-hearted because since they have no connection to anyone around them or their own feelings, there's no reason for them to hold space or empathy for anyone in their heart space. Detached for similar reasons to stone-hearted. They are very detached from not only themselves but other people and the world around them. That's what happens when you're inebriated all the time. And then I gave them the aspiration psychonaut, which comes with the base mental drugs mod, and this means that the sim just likes to do drugs and party and wants to be completely gone in all the senses of mind, body, spirit, just disconnected from everything around them. As I was dressing up this sim, I was getting a big inspiration from just typical messy nightlight club girls that, and I don't mean that they're actually messy, but that's how people view them, right? Like, people may be scared of them. A lot of dark clothing, a lot of fishnets, short skirts, tight clothing, and a lot of people may see them as not very respectful of themselves. I've heard in movies and stuff where they get called trashy and all of that jazz. That's what I really wanted Kali to look like, to embody this stereotypical, scary, spooky nightlife girl who has really no control over their own emotions, their own feelings, or anything like that. I went with really heavy makeup, all dark colors, and again, if you see at the end when it comes to their makeup, I put some running eyeliner and stuff because they probably sleep in their makeup a lot and or cry in their makeup a lot, as there's a lot of pain that's going on but they're kind of not allowing themselves to really address it, and that is why they continue to use narcotic after narcotic to try to cope. with their feelings. And this is me finished with Callie, so let's go ahead and get the next sim ready. And the very last sim that we're gonna do today is going to have the aesthetic of dark naturalism. So when I saw this one, Aesthetic Wiki says that dark naturalism has visuals that revolve around nature with a sense of obscure mystery. I immediately thought of Marble Hornets, Slender Man, creepypasta type thing. This is like dark woods energy running through, picking up the papers, and something creepy coming after you. It talks a lot about the occult, so potentially ghosts or mysterious beings being in the forest. It also makes me think of those who have a fear of the forest. So when I looked specifically at like the aesthetic of clothing, I was getting a lot of grungy and woodsy outfits. It looked a lot like dark fairycore, or even like just the natural grunge aesthetic that you see a lot. So loose fitted t-shirts or loose clothing mixed with tight clothing. So tank tops and big flannels and big pants or flowy skirts, dirty boots, layered clothing, like a lot of layered jewelry, clothing, stuff like that. So that's where we're gonna kind of take this one. Okay, my mic should be on this time. I'm so upset about that. But anyway, I gotta let it go. Future me will take care of that. So I decided to make a guy this time, and I'm struggling. Obviously, I didn't even pick the traits or anything. I don't know. So let's see. Let's do this together. This is what we have. He's cute. I just feel like I make the same males over and 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 over again. It's driving me freaking bananas. I'm not gonna lie, but that's okay. It is what it is. So we're obviously gonna make him love the outdoors. Okay, you gotta be an outdoor lover. Maybe they're adventurous as well, and I want to put some like dark negative kind of traits in here because I think that's important. I think we all have some negative traits, and so we're gonna do that, but I am gonna do mysterious for them. Maybe they're a little bit evil too, something that lurks evilly in the woods. Okay, maybe this person is also a bit of a hothead, but we're gonna make them an outdoor enthusiast. And what do we want to name this sim? Let's see. Okay, I like the name Reed for a first name. Reed apparently stands for a British botanical baby name related to vast grasslands. I think it's cute. I like the name Reed a lot. And let's see what we can do for his last name. Let's try to bring in the dark element. I think I like that. Reed Kieran. So Reed Kieran, and that literally means dark. So a grassy field that's dark type of vibe. I don't know, y'all. I'll be back. So there really isn't too much to say at this moment, except this is me retweaking Reed Kieran's face because I don't know, like I said, he looked very similar to my other sims, and there was just something about his features at the moment that I did not like specifically for this sim. So I just went through, I tweaked it a lot more, and in the end I felt a lot better and a lot more comfortable with the outcome that I had versus the first sim that we made. So this is what he's looking like now. I feel a lot better about it. I'm still not 100%. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it is. Okay, I don't know what it is. I don't know what I'm searching for or what I'm looking for. But I think it feels a lot better than what I had before, okay? Yeah, but this is Reed, and I gave him just a couple more skin details as y'all saw. Changed his appearance, but I think he's looking pretty cute, pretty handsome right now. So let's figure out the hair that he's gonna have. Now, I think he might end up having shorter hair. Potential. I'm not sure. I like how this looks. I don't like that it doesn't come in a brown. Like, I don't want his hair blonde. And that's the only problem with Wings hairs, is the coloring on these things are really odd. Even though he's supposed to be like evil and hot-headed, I feel like he doesn't look immediately like that. I feel like he could probably be like a crowd pleaser, or like people really like him, until they get to know him, that type of thing. I'm not sure. Let me go to the outfit. Don't know what possessed me to make a male. I was really confident going into this, y'all, and now I'm not so confident, but I'm sticking it through till the end. I am, okay? I will be sticking it through till the end. I don't give a fudge. And this like dress style is very different for my males than what I usually do, okay? They usually are in black, and let me just tell you, black, not even black and white, in black, and they look like goth or e-boys. That's like my specialty. That's my signature male outfit. So to be dressing somebody basically like they go out in nature is a little bit not normal for me. I do the boys that stay inside in their dark clothing listening to Screamo. It's kind of like a mix of dark academia, and I think that's kind of like the area that it's in. It's like dark academia with a lot of malicious intent behind it. So that's why upon first appearance, he may not look evil, he may not look anything like that, and that's because he doesn't want you to think that he is, so that when you actually get close to him, he snatches you, you know, that type of thing. I was hoping I could change that to like a Dwaka swatch, but I don't think so. It just has to kind of stay the color that it is. I do kind of like this setup though. I think it's pretty freaking cute. That's even the word. What shoes do I want him in? I mean, what if I did put him in sandals? Like, that's not the worst idea, but you can't even really see his feet anyway, so maybe I just do something like this. I like how they're matching the tops. I might just do that. And I don't have anything for males. It's so hard to find stuff for males. I swear it is. I swear to you. Though I have found some good stuff, it's just like, it doesn't stay in my game, you know? I don't know. He looks pretty handsome to me though. I don't know. I feel a lot better than what I was feeling before. His jawline, this is Nate Jacobs. The jawline, the jaw shape, that I keep thinking of Nate Jacobs. I cannot get that out of my head. Let's see what else like we can add just to add some like dimension to this man. I really think this is it. I like don't even mind the hair. I don't think I want facial hair. I can go through and see, but I don't know. I'm always like, I'm not gonna do facial hair, and then every single time I put on the long sideburns and my brain just short circuits, and it's like, the long sideburns though? I don't know. I think this is it. I think this is Reed, my guys. So luscious lashes for me. Oh my god. The hell? I'm jealous. But this is Reed. Really upset about my last sim, but that's fine. And that is where I'm going to end the video today. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you have any suggestions, do feel free to leave them down below. I am always looking for more ideas. And feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I would love to have you join this heavenly family. And I will see you guys at the next one. Bye, my loves.